Switch!
Oh my, y'all Maya, I'm leaving. Y'all Maya. Okay. Y'all Maya. Like, they don't have no IQ. They're not smart at all. Can't play with that. I'm gonna literally play my career. Regular game.
Feeling you, MP.
Well, these shoes go great with this.
Look out there, MP. MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you wanna?
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. You ready?
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday out there with Williams, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, Jones is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Mycareer in at the 4-man position. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Wembanyama. Jones finds Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. The Celtics on offense. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to the defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing and information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. Williams with the block.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP. Showing off his IQ as a defender.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP against Johnson. MP with the bounce pass. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Johnson outside. Shoots a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Johnson against MP. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. The drive by MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Here's Mycareer, guarded by Tatum. 6 to shoot. Mycareer passes to Wembanyama. Over Porzingis. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to MP. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Williams. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Spurs trail by 3. Jones with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Wembanyama against Porzingis. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And and standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Jones in the post. He's covered by Brown. Johnson. Pass to Castle. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Shoots from the block. Uses the glass to drop it in. So it's Boston now, trailing by 4. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here's Jones. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. That shot off the mark. Holiday with the defensive effort. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Now here's Williams. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. And they get it, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. And a change for the Celtics. White's checked in. Vassell finds Jones. To the inside. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. San Antonio leading by 3 on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Holiday. And it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 3 from Tatum. Barnes grabs the miss. And San Antonio shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Vassell, and it's in there. Vassell's got 6.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
Vassell against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. The shot misses. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for San Antonio. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Exum. Inside, here's Vassell, and that one is hammered home.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that pounce right there.
Celtics trail by 7. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Vassell. Top the key, Barnes, to the middle. The jump hook, it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Exum deciding where to go with it. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries again. Inside. MP gets it.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Now here's Vassell. 8 points for him. Pass to Castle. Six on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Good on the triple. Vassell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely.
MP with a terrific finish on the alley-oop.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
Spurs leading by 6. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Suns was a big factor. He scored 22 points, and both from the foul line and the floor, he was making his shots out there. And this just speaks to the star that he is. He's able to put the team on his back and deliver. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Barnes, following the basket by MP. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, pass to Castle. 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. Castle misses.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Williams passes to Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs leading by 6. Back to Vassell. The three-pointer no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
On the wing, Williams, covered by Vassell. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Tatum. The three. That shot, no good.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Vassell, the pass to Champagny. The three. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix, and the shot is good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Castle. Following the basket by MP. Pass to Vassell. Makes it off the glass. Vassell's got 13.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
MP against Vassell. Goes up the baseline. MP, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Boston on D. 9-point game. Here's Vassell. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really wrong.
Down kicks to Williams. Outside Tatum. Down low. Kicks it out to MP. MP drills the 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Pulls it up. Vassell, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Williams' shot is off. Spurs leading by 8. Pass to Wesley. Here's Mycareer. Wembanyama, right side. Hand stolen by Tatum. Wesley against Holiday. Williams for 3. And it's Mycareer with the rebound. Vassell wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Vassell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. Five by 5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit, and the reality.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Zinkas, he's checked in for Tatum. Light comes in for Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's So it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
44.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Celtics.
They're getting destroyed inside.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Johnson. Jones is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelly. In at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the screen. Johnson against Brown. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics trail by 16. MP left side. Out to the wing. Wembanyama against Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Pass to Castle. Jones against Holiday. Here's Castle. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Mycareer. Here's Castle, covered by MP. Holiday against Jones. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Jones. Wembanyama finds Jones. Here's Mycareer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum down low. Working on Jones. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Tatum. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. Here's Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Wembanyama's got 13.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Back to Porzingis. And it's Mycareer with the rebound. Mycareer has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. Porzingis with the block.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And yes, it's good. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
On the wing, Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the wing on the left. Here's Mycareer, guarded by Tatum. Celtics trail by 10. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. The three from Tatum. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Mycareer. Here's Castle. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Williams. Wembanyama. Nice D from Porzingis.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Holiday finds MP. Screen by Porzingis. Boston needs to get off a shot. Another shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. San Antonio leading by 4. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Trey Jones. Here's Castle, guarded by Holiday. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Inside. Johnson, the pass to Mycareer. Great D that time from Tatum.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
To the inside. Back to MP. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Castle. Here's Williams. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
For Boston, they have scored 6 points. From their 8 attempts at the line so far. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Vassell against White. Vassell outside. Johnson outside. Trying his luck from deep. And it's White with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Harrison Barnes.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jason Tatum. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And that one falls for Johnson. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Horford finds MP. MP fights for it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Branham, the pass to Champagny. Johnson outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Down low. Branham pulls it in. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Vassell. Trains the three-pointer. Vassell's got 21.
That's a key shot by Vassell. He is very good at those corner threes, and that'll stretch the defense out.
On the wing, Williams. He's got 24. Again, the miss by Williams. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Ever the crafty vet, Barnes spots a wide open guy and sends that ball on time and on target.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Celtics trail by 4. Tatum kicks to MP. It's stolen. Branham, the pass to Vassell. It's good. 23 points for Devin Vassell.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Picked by Horford. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
The Spurs making a switch here. Exum's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Hauser's checked in. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Barnes passes to Branham. Driving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. 4th, MP.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside, Horford. MP right side. Here's Hauser. Boston again missing. Spurs leading by 6. Barnes dishes to exit. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Williams. And Barnes gets double teamed. Clock at 6. Exum with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. So it's the Celtics now.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Now, MP. The shot missing. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action in just a minute. And now a sneak peek into the huddle.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Pass to Champagnie. Vassell outside. The kick out to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Champagnie. Offline with his 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Porzingis sets the pick for MP. Pass to Porzingis. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Champagny. Nailed from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Vassell has always had great instincts, but those have only improved the last few years. You can see it in his passing.
And here is MP. MP to the rack. And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Drops in the break.